Today I flew Emirates business class on a 14-hour flight. It's been a dream of mine and I did it with credit card points, so let me take you along for the ride. You get a complimentary chauffeur to and from the airport both ways. It's part of your ticket and it was fantastic. Such a luxe way to get to the airport. You also have a private check-in, so we breezed through that. There was no lines, and then off to the lounge, which was the largest lounge I've ever seen in my life. It just kept going and going, and we even found a little hidden Moët tasting. So we definitely took advantage of that, and then we checked out all the different food buffets that they had, but my favorite was definitely the ice cream stand. All right, let's board this plane. It was a double-decker, so we went up a staircase on a plane. I saw the first class pods, which were insane. That'll be me next year, but I was still so impressed by my business class seat. There was so much room. Tons of storage space. Eye masks, slippers, headphones, water, snacks. There was so much legroom too. And the size of the TV, crazy. I set up all my skincare in my little shelf, and I had to put on these slippers right away. Very comfy cozy, and we were greeted with a drink of our choice. I went for a nice fruit smoothie, and then we were handed not one, but two menus, so I knew this was gonna be good. Paused to read all these different drink options. They also had light bites, they had breakfast, they had lunch, and they even had a menu for the lounge. They also had veuve and lots of wine. They handed out amenities kits. They had a women's one and a men's one. In the women's, they had a lot. They had lotion, they had lip balm, perfume even. They had face wash, which was cool. Deodorant. It just kept going. One thing I really liked was the brush. I bought one similar to that, so that was cool. And a little mirror. Men's was pretty well the same too. They just had shaving stuff. I don't think you guys understand how much room I had, especially being so tall and big. We also got pajamas and a hot towel. It just kept going. Okay, then we took off and we got to watch it, and then I went to go check out the lounge. Guys, this was on the plane. You could get drinks, you could hang out, you could have snacks. They even had real roses. Unreal. It was time to get into these PJs, and they were so comfy. I actually took them home. They even had real orchids and perfume in the bathroom. Okay, time for bed. I had a mattress pad, a nice thick duvet, and look at how much room I had. Again, 5'11", big girl, but no problem. I was woken up 3 hours later for breakfast, but I didn't want to miss it. I tried Wicked, didn't love it, sorry guys, but the breakfast was good. I slept for another 3 hours, which is a record for me on a plane. Then I just got ready to seize the day. One of the flight attendants is like, "Oh, I love your camera. We have a similar one." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, let me take your picture behind the bar." I thought that was such a cute souvenir. They do this in economy as well. Then I had some mac and cheese and espresso martini at 30,000 feet. What the heck? Grabbed an apple for my seat. It was nice to see Irish chips as well. Look at my photos, so cute. And they just kept stocking us with water and snacks constantly. I tried a few other modern movies. I won't name names, but not for me. But my apple was good, so I switched to Dumb and Dumber, a real classic. Some of you are gonna hate me for not liking Wicked, but liking Dumb and Dumber. Okay, time for lunch. My appetizer was a meze, I think it's pronounced. It was delicious. It tasted just like the authentic one I had in the desert. Veuve Clicquot with lunch, of course, and then I was served lobster tandoori. It was so good. The lobster was a little tough if I had to put on my food critic hat, but like, I mean, come on. One of my followers said hi on the flight, and she's like, "Can you believe lobster in the air? That's so far for them to come from the sea." I thought that was hilarious. But then on to dessert, and even that was good. It was an Easter special. I thought after 14 hours I'd be itching to get off this plate, but I had so much fun. Another hot towel. I didn't want to leave. The one thing was the Wi-Fi was not good for how much I paid for it, but oh well. We landed, we got our chauffeur. It was incredible.